Hello you, this is Agent X, apparently in the Brain Drain Caper, the Brain Drain Caper. And on the cassette cover, however, it just says Agent X. Is there anything on the inside about the Brain Drain Caper? I don't know. I've never played this. I had Agent X 2 on the 64, but never had Agent X 1, and well, I have now. Although I don't need to, seeing as I've just loaded this off from SD card anyway. But, you know, collecting games and things doesn't need to be explainable, does it? Explicable? You know what I mean, even if I can't find the words for it. This is getting quite noisy, isn't it? Let's press a key and see if it goes quiet. Right. Blimey, that was Tim Follin. Okay, well, it was probably very technically clever, but didn't sound very good, I didn't think. But Kempston, please. And start game. Stop the tape, press the key, but do not rewind. Whoa! Right, I can jump apparently, which is handy, maybe. Am I supposed to be collecting those giant Battenbergs in the road, or is... No, that says boom when I... Right, slow. Ooh. Okay, not quite sure. Avoid everything, I think, is the safest thing to do. As with most things on the road, I would have thought of, especially tanks coming in the opposite direction. I've no idea whether we're supposed to be on the left-hand side of the road or the right-hand side of the road. We appear to be going all over the shore. Everyone's using all the lanes. Oh dear. Watch out for giant Battenbergs and tanks and police cars and everything. I'm not quite sure why it says peace brain there. I appear to be walking to my grave, although I kind of look a bit like Andy Capp there at the moment with a green flat cap on. I'm guessing that's meant to be Agent X. How long do I have to do this before? I got no idea. Is that good that car? The police car's kind of blocking in front of me. Is that a good thing? No. Don't let them bump you off the road either. Can I jump on them? Does that do me any good, or am I just supposed to jump over them? Does jumping up and down all the time help? I'm suspecting it's not going to hurt. And just straddling the centre line there. That seems to be helping at least. Oh no. We have a happy car. It is jumping for joy. It's happy to see all these other cars and trucks on the road. Oh. Oh, okay. There's omega symbols outside. That's ominous, isn't it? What? Oh, right, there's... Mortal Kombat this is not. And yet... Okay. I appear to be... I'm smoking a fag, even though there is a no smoking sign. Am I supposed to go through doors and... Oh, I can jump. Right. I mean, it's nice that there's more than one type of... Oh, no. The president has been brainwashed and the stupid Nurk has started World War III. You duffed it, you lousy jerk. Don't have to brainwash presidents for that to happen these days, do you? Oh, I just realised you haven't zoomed in. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Who's the brainwashed Nurk now? Press a key. Well, we'll have another go, seeing as you probably couldn't see that from back there, could you? Honestly, why don't you come closer? Start game. Load up. It's quite something... Tape error. Can you find it on the tape, please? You're going to be confused now, aren't you? Well, you know what? We will. Oh look! Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. There we go. And we will have Kempston, and we will start game, and we'll hopefully you'll be able to see what's happening now, as I just stay in the middle of the screen and bounce up and down, because that seemed to work last time. Yay, bouncy happy car, as Michael Stipe kind of almost sang once. The graphics are quite nice on this bit. They're a bit odd in the next stage, aren't they? If you can see them at all. So far, I vaguely all I vaguely recall of Agent X2 on the 64 was I think it had a good tune, and it looked quite nice. It was okay for a budget game. It wasn't brilliant, but it was okay. And I'm getting kind of the same vibe here, in that. Ooh, I'm sure I jumped for longer then. Was that because I hit that T? Ooh. T makes you jump longer. Tea and Battenberg cakes. I mean, it's a very British game, this, isn't it? It would be nice if I had some kind of... Oh, I've just noticed there on the right the distance. Why didn't you tell me beforehand? Ahem. Right, so I've got a distance meter on the right hand side, so hopefully should be making it soon-ish. Hopefully that's going to go up rather than down. Can we just sit there? Nope, no, still. If there's something solid at the end of the road, we'll both crash into it. I thought maybe if that police car was in front of us, it would help block a tank from crashing into us. But unfortunately, if we crash into road scene, or bits of road furniture, shall we say, then it doesn't really help us. Oop. What gets me is we're all going along here for this, and I didn't notice any turn-offs. It was very long. That's their driveway. You know what? Before we go any further on this, I'm going to have a look at the instructions, seeing as I've got them here. I know. I hope you were sitting down for that. Oh, it doesn't tell us much, does it? We don't know much ourselves, so we can't tell you much that will help. If we did, we wouldn't need you anyway, so be grateful you've got a job in the first place. To reach the lab, you have to travel along the highway, through the mine, and get past the missiles intact enough to save the president. Right. You have your standard issue agent's car and laser rifle. Use the vertical scrolling device on the car well, and the road should not prove a dead end. What are you on about? The rifle is primarily of use in the lab grounds, where the professor will probably be lobbing things at you. Show off your super-tuned reflexes by blasting enough away, and you may get a chance to shoot the loony himself. Always assuming you've managed to fight your way along the mine shaft, of course. Once you get the man out, fly the tunnels to the open sea, then go back and zap the labs once and for all. Right, it doesn't actually tell us how to do any of that. And it doesn't really tell us any of the controls either. It just says Kempston, up, down, left, right, and fire. So... right, well, we'll just have to go on with it then. Get on with it. So there's minecart. This must be the mine shaft then. So watch out for the mine. I'm guessing keep going and just. Let's just keep going. I assume we will just keep going to the left and try to avoid getting punched backwards by everything in sight, but yeah, I did a flying kick at him then. Ah, that works better. Just do jump kicks. Don't that. Right, keep him further back there. So just keep going to the left then. Oops, and avoid minecarts. And men on unicycles. Hey, there we go, so just push left. Right, so just keep shooting things that... okay. Auto fire, please. That's better. Q, you didn't put auto fire on this laser rifle. What were you thinking? Okay. How many more of these hits can I take? Damn. Well, there we go. I'm guessing we do well enough there. We end up shooting him and then load in another six. I don't know, but I will leave it there on that one. I think because I kind of fancy playing Agent X2 instead because that's the one that I remember. But I mean, for your $1.99 or was it $2.99? Can't remember now. No, it's just standard Mastertronic. It wasn't Mastertronic added dimension, so it should still have been $1.99. And you got some Tim Follin, say music, kind of, on the title screen. And it's a multi-load. Before games were re-released and you got full price games re-released, knocked down to £2. Multi-load games with the kind of variety and depth that you got with that, sort of on budget, was quite the rarity. I mean, you might not have wanted to sit around for a multi-load, but it was quite something for a budget title to have that amount of depth to it that you'd have to load in different sections. So that's kind of quite nice, really. Especially nowadays when we just load from SD card. Admittedly, now I will have to load it up again from the start because it doesn't know how to rewind on this one. This music is very odd. But yeah, for your £2, Agent X, not bad. So I can kind of see why you got a sequel. That's sounding more like Tim Follin now, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna have a go at Agent X2, I think, soon. Maybe not next, but soon. But I wanted to see what Agent X1 was like before doing that. And now I have. And now you've seen it as well. So that's a thing, isn't it? There we go, Agent X on the ZX Spectrum. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you on the next one maybe. Ta-ta.